peace. Peace, peace. What's good? What's good? I just want to share a poem that I just wrote right now. I just felt an urge to write a poem even though I'm tired. So I want to share it. It's called Endless Channel of Receiving. Do you stop to listen to the chatter and the noise? Or are you feeling within to that of your inner voice? Do you feed into fear that tries to cloud your mind and tear you apart? Or do you still the matter and tune into your heart? Do you follow the crowd or follow the lead of your inner guidance system that is encompassed with your own map? Do you even believe that you have a navigation within you to lean into like that? Do you need proof in the physical to believe in the unseen? Or do you realize that the spiritual holds more truth to what this world truly means? What do you rely on? The outside? Or what's within? Do you think you're just empty and the answers are found outside of your skin? Perhaps these questions are where you should start to figure out where you stand in being aligned with your highest self and the depth of your heart, with who you truly are and the creator of your being that lies within everything, especially that reflection within the mirror you are seeing. Something the spirit will never question nor stop believing. And then this channel for us to be receiving. I've been sort of struggling a little bit with what I've been paying attention to mentally. I've been like hopping back and forth, like feeling the disconnection and then realigning myself with my truth. Feeling the imbalance and then balancing myself again with what I feel is true to my highest good. And so I feel like I needed to ask also myself these questions. What it is that I'm paying attention to, what it is that I'm just kind of realigning myself to what I know is the truth, to what I know that I am. Because we all still do need reminders. And I feel like these questions are good questions to ask yourself. If you're listening to the chatter and the noise, you're listening to your inner voice. If you're feeding into fear and allowing it to cloud your mind and tear you apart, or if you're stilling that matter and listening to your heart. Acknowledging if you're following the crowd and what others outside of you have said or believe in, or fear that others also want to bring into your inner world. Or if you're following your own lead and your own inner guidance and trusting that map and where it's leading you, and acknowledging the fact that we have a compass within us that'll never lead us the wrong way. Others outside of you will, because others outside of you are following their own compass. Some are actually following their own inner guidance map, or they're lost themselves. And even someone who's following their own inner guidance, that doesn't mean that it's the same map that you're supposed to be guided onto. So all we can do is trust our own selves and trust where that's leading us through. And I think a really big thing to question and ask ourselves, do you need proof in the physical to believe in the unseen? Or do you realize that the spiritual holds more truth to what this world truly means? A lot of times we get so lost and so caught up in the physical world and needing proof of things to see it and then believe it, when it's actually in reverse. Believe it first and then you'll see it. Because there's much more of the spiritual world than there is physical. And we shouldn't have to have physical proof of anything, because there's so much that we'll never ever have any physical proof, because you just can't prove a lot of what lives in the spiritual. Just like source, creation, creator of all creation, you don't have physical proof. You have clues, you have synchronicities that happen, things that prove to us where it's like, okay, there can't be something else that exists. It proves to us in physical ways, but you'll never have actual proof. Like actual physical proof. We just have like little trickle effects of the proof that there is a creator, there is a source. And that's the greatest thing to show us that we don't need to have physical proof, because the greatest thing that there is can't be physically proved, especially not scientifically proved or proven. Science has actually even taken a whole new start in the past couple of years, because everything was based in science, and they realized that science really has not proved anything, because science gets based off of things in the physical when everything should be spiritual. That's why quantum physics is the most truest science there is. Many times people rely on things outside of us. Do you think you're just empty and the answers are found outside of your skin, rather than relying and trusting on what's going on within? It goes back to the physical part of it. Asking ourselves questions to find out where we're at helps out so much to help us along our path. That's also why I needed to ask myself these questions that I know the truth to, and for the most part I'm aligned with. But there comes these little tiny moments where I need to remind myself and find out where I'm at, so I can realign myself or where I'm meant to be at. Because the spirit never questions nor stops believing in the truth. Because the truth is all it knows, and there's nothing else. And everything else is mute. And this is what we're meant to be receiving: the truth of our being connected to Source, the highest thing there is. And what wants us to experience nothing but bliss once we truly align with this. The truth of our essence, the truth of who we are, the truth of what we were created with. What we are created with. And by believing this, we become an unstoppable force. And then this channel for us to be receiving. So I thought I'd share this poem because I know that many of us, we're all one, and we're all one of the same. And there's so many of us going through different things, but still very related. And through us sharing, we can help others get through those things too. Maybe you asking yourself these questions can help you realign with your highest truth, and remind you of who you are. An unstoppable force. That is, of course, when you believe and you receive. That you are aligned and one with this Creator, with this Source. From my heart to yours. Till next time. Much love and much peace.